Stop right there, scum!
Ah, the hero.
Hello? Ain't nobody in the chat.
Yeah, you have EPS?
Do I? I think,
Aren't you the champion of Windhelm?
Yes, I'm
the
a
one
hero.
that stopped Phil
What's
Gore
done
off
is
then?
done, but you will regret it.
Call the guard. There's mischief.
I'm not group leader. I didn't put this together. I just got in here. I just got invited.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you was
Charged to have a look.
Oh, not a good one.
why don't you switch?
Pardon me?
You got me here.
Yo, wait, what are we running?
Yeah, what are we running anyway?
Veteran Cloud Rest.
You told me what?
Vivica just got back from there. Killed a lich and lots of zombies.
It's not really good because I'm more of a healer on
The
this.
fish have stopped biting for some reason. Depends.
I have to leave this place I'm at. The moment get my,
Well,
hold on.
I mean, if you can't switch.
I don't know.
maybe- You don't have a tank?
Oh, no. I'm just basically a healer.
Work builds character, they say.
Doug, do you have a DPS? And that's another, I just remembered, it just crossed my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay healer on this guy. I'll be right back though.
You like to talk.
It's true. No rest for the weary.
I should sleep like a log tonight.
The river brings danger to Boulder Fall. Please, keep to your feet. We are needed. 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 Please, keep to your feet. Please, keep to your feet. Please, keep to your feet. We are needed. Please, keep to your feet. We are needed.
Hello? Anybody there?
Centurion Kyakil here will get you up to speed. Until we
Sinmo.
meet again.
Hello?
Aye. Bandits it sounds. Bandits it sounds.
But she's a keeper. She just needs to be loved a little different, reassured a little more.
Hello? Anybody there?
Yes.
Hey,
Alright, yeah,
unless
I gotta...
somebody switches, we can't have free healers.
Okay, that's not gonna be a problem because I gotta go. I have to get off the game. I gotta do something at the house. That's what it is. I'm sorry, but maybe
right.
some other time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, okay. Go on, peek inside.
Is that a healer? He was, yes.
Do I have to keep this microphone on?
Probably don't have to, but you have to be able to at least hear me, and then I gotta be able to talk to you when I need to.
Cool. When it starts, I'll put it back on.
Nicely done. This is gonna be fun. Street urchin golden rule. Never pass up an unattended pack.
Does Matthias hear me? Charlie, Escobar, Doubles.
And we're off!
What about Doug?
So we need one more tank.
Yeah, I posted a message in these 3 group chats
I'm gonna ask my guild.
that I need people. We'll see who we get, if we get some. I also invited this lady. She had invited me. I'm assuming for a trial. But she's a healer. I don't know if she has a tank. Yeah, we're in the group binder.
travel in?
Oh, you got a tank. Oh wait. Who's going?
Yep. Can we travel in?
Tippy.
Hey.
Can Doug hear me? I gotta know if Doug can hear me. I think he's the only one that I don't know if he can hear me. Alright, I'll see you guys at, what's his name? The Horcrux group.
There's a lot of uncertainty.
Sorry. I'm back. You all know what to do here?
Nope. I do. Can Doug hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear you.
So,
Okay.
so we need,
I'll tell everybody what we're gonna do. So, the tank will get the healer. The healer for the main tank will be Doug, and then the healer for the group will be Akasha.
I'll do portal 2.
Yeah, so the Yagra Monstrosity is going to curse the main tank. In order to remove the curse, you have to heal the tank to full health. Now, if that doesn't work, because I'm still trying to figure out how that curse works, I do know that you can't purge it, but it's either a healing mechanic or you literally just have to survive with like a barrier, something. You know, you just have to outlast the curse. So, but just do what you can to try to get them keep them at full health, because the curse is outrageous. One minute you got like 40,000 health, and the next minute you got like, you know, like 1,000 to 3,000 health or whatever. You know, so and then for everybody else, the DPS, we're gonna kill the creepers first, then the enemies, and then the Yagra. And then the main tank will keep the boss over there where they are, and then the Griffin, the off tank will keep the Griffin somewhere else. You probably keep them like over there, over here. Keep them separated, you know, because if you keep the boss together with the Griffin, they're gonna get stronger, all right? You're gonna want them. Now, there's gonna be people who have to go into a portal, all right? Now, the people who are going into the portal, all right. So what'll happen is that people going in the portal, in order to get into the portal, you have to do a synergy in the middle of the room. All right, and then when you do the synergy, you go into the portal. When you go into the portal, you need to destroy. Lower that. Pick up. Lower that. You need to destroy 3 crystals. All right, 3 crystals. All right. Crystals that are destroyed. You are going before, so you'll destroy only 3 crystals when you get in there, and there should be at least 1 or 2 shadow orbs coming out of those crystals. And then when you see those shadow orbs, yes, that's correct. When you see those shadow orbs, you are not gonna do a synergy to get the shadow orb. There's a reason, because there are people who are going to be outside the portal, and they need to do a synergy on a gold AoE. And when they do their synergy, it's gonna send the gold AoE into the portal, and you need that gold AoE there in order to deposit the shadow orb. So if you try and pick up the shadow orb with the synergy, and you don't have a gold AoE, you are going to be taking damage. All right? If you have nowhere to turn in the shadow orb, you know, the gold AoE, right? You got nowhere to turn the shadow orb, you will take damage over time, and you will probably die. All right? Don't grab a shadow orb unless you have a gold AoE. And you need to destroy only 3 crystals, because if you destroy all the crystals, then you will expose all the shadow orbs.
Anything for the guild's
all right, or not destroy the shadow orbs, you'll expose all the shadow orbs. When all 3 shadow orbs are exposed, whenever shadow orb is exposed, they will start shooting people. So when you have all of them exposed, one person might end up getting shot with more than 1 shadow orb, and they will end up getting killed. So make sure you destroy only 3 crystals, turn in like 1 or 2 shadow orbs, And then after you do that, destroy more crystals and then turn into shadow orbs. All right? That's what you have to do. You destroy too many crystals, you expose all the shadow orbs, and then the shadow orbs will start, you'll get too many shadow orbs shooting people. All right? So destroy the crystals, like two to three crystals, and then, go back and forth between destroying crystals and depositing shadow orbs. And make sure you only deposit the shadow orbs when you have a golden AoE. So
Golden, don't destroy more than
I gotta raise my volume. Jacob,
sorry if I fucked it up. I'm ready.
You said what? Prisoner? Alright, well. Alright, and then the other thing is the Hoarfrost. The Hoarfrost, we're gonna need people who are gonna be grabbing the Hoarfrost. There's different ways to do it. There's different ways to do this trial. Alright? There's people who have enough damage where you can do like 1 or 2 people to go into the portal, or you can come in here, stop relying on other people, and you can learn how to do it yourself. All right. And then there's the other thing where you can have 2 healers not focus on healing, which is there's a risk there, and then make sure that they go ahead and focus on getting the synergies, or we go ahead and do it the way that I do it and get DPS to go ahead and do it, who are on each team. Yeah. And then there's another way where you pick different DPS other than the way I have things ordered in numbers. So, I mean, there's different ways to do it. It just depends on the group, all right? So, what we'll do is, so the Hoarfrost is going to look like a tornado, all right? If no one gets the Hoarfrost, it'll end up damaging people, all right? So we want to get the Hoarfrost. In order to get the Hoarfrost, and if that's not correct, then you run into the tornado and you do synergy, all right? Now, there's going to be a point where you need to drop the Hoarfrost. The Hoarfrost will start immobilizing you, all right? If you start getting immobilized, drop the Hoarfrost, all right? You're going to die if you keep the Hoarfrost too long, all right? So you got to drop the Hoarfrost and someone else has to get it, all right? Otherwise, there's going to be that AoE going around, damaging people. So that's everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and number everything for how everybody's going to do this. We're going to have 2 teams for the portal, all right, 4 DPS on each team. And what will happen is that when you guys come out of the portal, you're going to have a 1-minute debuff. You won't be able to go into the portal for a minute, all right? So what we'll do is we'll just have 2 teams because of the debuff. All right. So if you're gonna be on team 1, put T1, and if you're gonna be the first person to grab the Hoarfrost, put T1 1, like that. So I'm gonna be on team 1, and I'm gonna be the first person to grab the Hoarfrost. And whoever wants to be on team 1 and be the second person to grab it, put T1 2, T1 3, T1 4, and then if you're gonna be on team 2, you put T2 1, T2 2, and whatever. All right. So that's how we'll distinguish everything.
Speak with me.
So I'll wait for you guys to put that in the group chat, and we'll go ahead and start the trial.
Hello there.
Another thing, the Griffin has crazy bleeding. You can't purge the bleeding. You can't purge the bleeding I'm not sure what we should do about the bleeding, but I would say, you know, try to keep the tank at full health, or whoever the healer is for the group. Just try to keep the tank at full health. I don't know if there's a way to stop the bleeding, or what, but just try to keep the tank at full health. The tank is going to start getting stacks. All right, for each stack that the tank has on them, each stack will increase the damage of the bleeding. All right, so I'm not sure if there's a way to avoid it, you know, to not get, you know, I don't know, an attack to dodge or whatever. You can't purge it, so I don't know if it's a healer mechanic. Just try to do your best and keep the tank alive. But I'm waiting on you guys to finish in a group chat for your numbering. Okay, so we got Novels is on team 1. He's gonna be number 2, and we got Mateus. He's gonna be number 3. We do need a 4th person on team 1. Okay. Now we need everybody else to go ahead and put their numbers for team 2. Okay, Escobar he's on team 2, he's number 3. Prisoner's on team 2, but I don't know what number you are. All right. Yes, sir, is number 4. We're missing one more person for team 2. Okay, so the beat will be on team 2, and you will be the first person to grab the Hoarfrost. Prisoner will be on team 2, and he will be the second person to grab the Hoarfrost. So we'll do the beat, the T2-1. And then we'll do prisoner. We'll do T2-2. Alright, so everybody knows what to do. Alright, everybody ready? We'll start on the main and off tank. We're going after the creepers first, then the Yagro.
You'll fall to my blade, like the rest of Cloudrest. Let's get this over.
Make sure that you call out your numbers too when you're dropping the Hoarfrost. And make sure you call out the portal.
You'll come forth, my shadow.
Portal.
Quickly.
Portal 1 down.
Get within the Marsh's gate. My spear of light shall show you the way.
Alright, fight the boss.
Portal team.
Alright, portal guys have to go in the portal for team 1. And then for everybody who is on Team 2, I need numbers 3 and 4 on Team 2 to...
Bruh, they're dead. Like
Fuck
everybody's
was
dead.
that ball?
Let me just... Yeah, I'm trying to get it. We're trying to get it now. I think it's the last one.
You know, there's one thing that Hoarfrost doesn't. You can't really time it, so I don't think we should have person specific for the Hoarfrost. If you see the Hoarfrost, grab it and then drop it, because it may not be next to whoever.
So I did forget that, which I do apologize for.
Yeah.
What'll happen
I'm not
is
going to be
that
able
if
to
you're
remember all that.
Right, just grab. If you see the Hoarfrost, grab it.
Guys, just don't worry about the Hoarfrost.
Let's say if you're doing the Hoarfrost, you know, you'd be like, all right, if you're on, so how do I say this? You got
just
team
grab
one
it and then say,
you're like,
drop
right,
them
team 2 number 1 dropping the Hoarfrost, team 2 number 2 dropping the Hoarfrost.
But
and
the
if team 2 is in the portal,
Hoarfrost
you do
may
team
not.
1 number 1 dropping the Hoarfrost.
And the Hoarfrost may not be. They may not be next to the person that's calling. If you're in a group and everyone is stacking on the bird, the Hoarfrost will come out. If you see the Hoarfrost, just grab it, step to the side, and then drop it. Someone else picks it up right away.
So
Someone else picks it up right away, and 3 times, and the Hoarfrost disappears. That's how you do it. You can't.
Based off of your number, that'll dictate whether you should be looking for the Hoarfrost or not. All right. So if you see the Hoarfrost, you see the tornado, you know, floating or whatever, moving around, and you know that like you're the person who needs to grab it, make sure you grab it. You go run over there, you go pick it up, come back to the group, do DPS, and then whenever you need to drop it, you start seeing your character getting immobilized, do the synergy, and you'll drop it. All right.
But if someone is supposed to grab that and that person is dead, you can't. The Hoarfrost was just running around the room a little while ago. You can't depend on that.
That's correct. That's correct. So
if you see, just grab it and drop it.
It will get difficult when something like that will happen.
Yeah.
So, and you know, the numbering will start getting complicated. So, I would say, if you
pick it up, drop it 3 times, and it goes away.
If you guys can't remember like who needs to grab it next, you know, just grab it, or somebody grab it, you know.
And then drop it.
You know, do what you can to grab it, and then drop it when you drop it, and just do that, you know.
Yep, 3 times and it goes away.
What'll happen is that when Team 1 goes into the portal, if you're on Team 2 and you're number 3 and 4, you guys are gonna go ahead and go get the synergies. All right. So you guys will have gold AOEs that you'll have to use synergy for. Make sure you get those gold AOEs and do the synergy. All right. If you cannot get those synergies, then everybody will likely die. All right. That means that we can't deposit the shadow orbs, and if the shadow orbs can't be deposited, that means the Yagra monstrosities will go through the portal and they will kill everybody. All right. They will start cursing everybody, and everybody will die. All right. So make sure if Team 1 is in the portal, Team 2, number 3 and 4, you'll be getting the synergies. If Team 2 is in the portal, Team 1, if you're on Team 1 and you're number 3 and 4, then you will be getting the synergies. All right. So make sure you do what you got to do. Call out the portal. Everybody being silent is horrible. Everybody, you got to call the portal. Say, hey, Team 1, go in the portal. Everybody's job matters, all right? Everybody. All right? We got to communicate.
How many people are in the portal?
All right?
4 total.
But I'm ready when the tanks are.
4 people in a portal? That's a lot, guys.
That's all right. There's different ways to do it, and not everybody has the DPS to go in there. So We're just gonna send in 4 people each time, and it's better anyway. That way, because there's people who are like, oh well, I'm just gonna rely on this person. Because there's always that guy who's done the portal, and he's like, okay, I'm confident, I can do it. There's always that one guy who volunteers, and then nobody else learns how to do it, and who knows if they'll ever get the confidence to do it, you know?
So really,
it's better everybody just learns how to do it anyway, instead of relying on people that's not there.
Okay, so really fast. Team 2 is Portal 2 and 4. Team 1 is 1 and 3. Okay, got it. I said Team 1 is Portals 1 and 3. And Team 2
that's
is
correct. That's correct.
2 and 4.
Yeah. So the first time we go in, the first time, so Portal Team 1 will go in first, then Team 2, then Team 1, then Team 2. You just keep doing that.
Yeah, because there's a time limit.
Right. The debuff.
Got it.
Yeah, the 1 minute debuff.
Just make sure that you do not go in the portal if you already were in the portal before.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
all right, got it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You'll fall to my blade. I'll quickly strike you down.
Shit. Bird.
My shadows are
Portal 1 down.
All right. I'm dropping this horse. Oh man. Okay, whatever. I'll just drop it in the portal. I got the Hoarfrost in the portal.
Don't take the Hoarfrost in the portal.
I didn't want to do that, but that was an accident.
Send a shard zone,
I got
please.
one of the thingamabobbers. I need a synergy.
Back corner. 2 of them in the back.
Right by the bird, right underneath the bird.
All right, I got 1 deposited.
1 more.
I got 1 deposited.
I'm dead, by the way.
You got 1 over there. Okay, we got all of them. Very good. Let's go ahead and get that dead person up. Where are they? Got 2 people down. Freezing cold has begun to envelop you. Okay.
My griffin is not to be trifled with, you fools!
All right. Team 1, number 1, dropping the Hoarfrost.
My griffin shall tear you
That's
asunder.
a lot of words.
When the bird is down, please stack tight on the bird's tail.
Okay, back on the
My
boss.
griffin is not to be trifled with, you fools!
Somebody get a yes sir up.
Grabbing him.
Right here.
You dare to strike
I'm
my
cursed.
griffin! Enough!
Okay, get the griffin.
It seems my soul.
We have to kill them as close as possible.
All right,
Team 2,
Team
go down the
2.
portal.
We can't allow Zamarja's gateway to remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
Oh, I ran out of stamina.
Main tank down.
Quickly, stand within my light.
All right, Team 1, number 1, dropping the Hoarfrost.
I got 1 of the crystals. I got 1 of the things. We need synergies, guys. We need those crystals down. What do we call it? Fast.
If you're number 3,
we have 1 more. There's 1 more.
For Team 1, you got to deposit.
All 3 should be down.
Shit, I don't think we did it. Did we do it?
Yeah, there's nothing up here.
Did you destroy all the crystals?
Oh, that was close then.
Alright, get the griffin.
You dare to strike my griffin! Enough!
Alright, Team 1, number 1, dropping the Hoarfrost.
Allow me to show you a griffin's strength. My griffin is not to be trifled with, you fools!
My shadows are endless.
Portal 1 back down.
Alright.
Commander opened a gate into your dark realm. We must destroy it.
Oh my god.
Sphere of light shall show you the way.
Alright, I deposited 1.
I'm dead.
Strike the
Alright, we're out.
Valariella.
Thank you.
Rip them apart, Valariella.
Alright, get the Griffin.
You'll pay for harming Valariella.
Drop the Hoarfrost in the back. T14.
Where is that Hoarfrost?
You dare to strike my Griffin?
Her force is in the group.
T1 number 1 dropping the Hoarfrost.
It seems my
Portal 2 is almost up, guys. Portal 2.
Quickly! You must get
That took me a minute to think about. Like, wait, number 4, it's not going to team 2. Oh, so I need to grab it. That took me a minute. That took me a minute to think about.
Defeat those shadow creatures.
Okay, we need those synergies down. We need those crystals down. Guys,
You got
you're
one
not
there.
fast enough.
You got 2 down. Get that third one back there.
I'll help out. I'll go ahead and help out if necessary. We got 2
There's
down
one right
there.
here, guys.
My Griffin is not to be
Perfect.
trifled with, you
No.
fools.
Got it. Okay, we're good. What? There's still one more? Oh, I see it. Okay, guys, I'll try to do it.
My Griffin.
Don't you guys worry.
Tank down, main tank down.
No! Guys, we were way too slow on that one.
You'll pay
Just
for
remember,
harming
so like,
Valariella.
let's say Team 2 goes in there. If Team 2 goes in the portal, if you're on Team 1 and you're number 3 and 4, you guys got to do those synergies. You got to, or else everybody dies.
We need to be faster with those. You guys dropped the crystals just fine. It was just that we weren't grabbing the orbs and running them to them.
Okay, now that's what I was about to say, because upstairs, we shot down all 3 of them.
No, that part was fine. It was just the fact that we weren't grabbing them.
Yeah, okay.
I got kicked last time I voiced my opinion, but guys, we're not fast enough.
That's alright.
Alright, I learned a little bit more.
Now, I don't know if there's something I'm missing. So, like, is there something that that prevents them from getting the synergy? You have to destroy a crystal for them to see the synergy, right?
The orb, yes.
Okay, so you do it. You gotta destroy the crystal, not pick up the orb. You have to destroy the crystal.
Can I make a suggestion? Can I, as the healer, I will get the synergies up top. I will get the synergy because on the last boss too, someone will have to kite darkness, and usually the healer does that. So I will kite darkness, and I will get the synergies up top. That way the DPS can just a suggestion.
No, that's a good idea, but the thing is, if someone's close to the shard, to the synergy...
Yeah, you take it, absolutely. Everyone takes it that's close to the shard. But normally the healer will stay
that's
backward.
Just a no-brain. If you see it right next to you and you don't get the synergy, that's just a no-brain move.
Yeah, if you're close
You know,
to
it's
it,
like,
but normally
just grab the synergy if it's
the
right
healer is best for the healer to stay back. because I'll end up kiting darkness with Shamaja anyway to take that away from the group, and you have the other healer that's taking care of the group.
An issue than the person dealing with the boss. So I would say the person healing the main tank, that they would be the one doing that.
It doesn't matter which one, because whoever heals the group, the tank is going to get healed anyway, and then the healer that's back will get the rest of the heals for whoever else is scattering around. So I mean, either one. I can do group. I can.
I mean, as long as it just can't interfere with supporting the group, you know. I mean, that is the healer's job. That's what it's supposed to do. But I mean, I'll leave it to y'all. It's up to you guys. I don't know how you guys want to do it.
By getting another tank.
There's a lot of uncertainty.
We lost the tank.
Think so.
Yeah, we did. And that's the thing, guys. I mean, I don't know how much time you guys got, but I mean,
there's
a lot of stuff to remember. But once you know what you need to do, and you do it, all right. So once you know what you need to do and you do it, it's not hard. It's not.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the same for all three.
Yeah, you know, it's the same thing for all three. I mean, with this guy, it's the Hoarfrost. When we get to Zororia, it's just sticking together, you know? And then, whoop, like, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is switch weapons with the other guy, you know? And then after that, whoopie-doo, Zamaja. Zamaja's not hard. Zamaja is literally only the portal. That's the only thing that's hard for Zamaja is the portals.
You're telling me.
And
you know what attacked us the other day? Warriors
the
made
last
out of
part
stone.
with the shade.
How are you supposed to fight such creatures?
You know, you gotta the healers really need to do everything that they can to keep everybody alive. It's not hard. Once you know what to do, it's not hard. Everybody's gonna already have practice in the portal with 3 bosses, 3 boss fights. By the time you get to Zamaja, the only thing that's gonna change is 2 things. You're gonna have to be very careful on your timing, because like I said, you destroy crystals, not too many, then you deposit the shadow orb. It's all timing. And then you're just gonna have to time it and make sure you're watching yourself, because Zamaja has a 1-shot on the first floor in the portal. And then you'll do a synergy to get on the 2nd floor, and then when you see the 1st floor get hit with the AoE, you get down back up, you get off the 2nd floor, the AoE will hit the 2nd floor, and then you just keep going back to, you know, turning in shadow orbs and destroying crystals. That's the only difference. That's number 1. And then number 2 is that if you die and you were in the well, actually anybody who dies, not just the people in the portal, you got to kill their shades, and the shades, they teleport before you revive them. If you try to revive without killing the shade, you're gonna die. All right. It's not a bunch of huge differences. By then, by you guys going to the portal so many times, you guys should not have too much trouble on the last boss, you know?
I thought we were doing good until I went into the portal.
No, man, we were doing good. We were. You know, look, it's just like you guys are already destroying crystals, right? There's not that many crystals in there, you know. So if you guys aren't getting the synergies fast enough, but you're destroying crystals fast enough, I mean, what's the problem? Well, it's probably you guys aren't getting, you know, the people aren't doing the synergies outside the portal fast enough.
I'll tell you the problem.
You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, the people they need to get used to. You know, like if you're number 3 and 4 for team 1 and not team 2 is in there, you guys need to make sure that when be like, okay, team 2, go in the portal. Be like, okay, I'm not team 2, I'm not going to the portal. But wait a minute, I am the guy who is supposed to be getting the synergies for team 2. It's simple.
Come for
you know, is you just got to remember, you know. It's just repetition. You got to get used to it. That's all.
Yeah.
You be like,
I'm
oh,
down
well,
for
I'm doing
daily.
DPS. It's the same thing for the healer. The healer is supposed to be healing the main tank or healing the group. They got their job, but they still got to remember, you know, hey, I need to be doing this. You know, whether if it's only for one team or both teams. They still got
My companion's a pretty good healer. You want to try it?
You said what?
My companion is a pretty good healer. Do you want to try it?
No.
Why not? We're standing here doing nothing. Why not try it? We got
I just wanted to talk to sure, you know, like, is anybody else gonna leave?
So is there a problem with me going and attacking and learning by myself? I mean, we're literally...
I got to ask. I'm telling you, because so many people leave, and then you know what happens when people leave? You got to renumber people. You got to assign people to Team 1 and Team 2, and then they make this trial excruciating.
I got 2 hours.
You're in a random
My companion's
group.
on.
You're in a random goes in here. You know,
I'm not
we're
either.
gonna get it done,
I just want to see.
free carry. You know.
I know I'm gonna die. I just want to see.
Be realistic.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if I'm messing everything up.
So I just put us in the group finder. No.
Does it hurt the group if I go attack by myself?
No, go right ahead.
Yes and no. You'll be making everybody repair their gear, probably.
You dare to strike my griffin? Enough! Come forth, my shadow!
I died.
Portal, here we go. Let's see. Let me go down the portal. There's 1 crystal, 2, 3.
That's how good my portals are.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and get some more people. I'm gonna invite some people here. Do we have 2 healers? So yeah, we got 2 healers. Alright, so we need DPS and tank. Elias. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? What happened? ¿Qué tú haces? No piano. Okay, so we got people. We need a tank. We need a DPS.
Is there a way to make it so my chat doesn't pop up besides taking the ear or the mouthpiece off? PS4.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either. I'm taking it off.
¿Qué? 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 What? ¿Qué? 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 Your head? Alright, so we got people, but do we have what we're supposed to have? Well, now we got no tanks. You know, I really hate that too, because I really don't want to go into the tank, because I know that the hardest thing in the trial is the portal. So I'd rather have myself go in the portal instead of being the tank. So
What if we take this group to normal veteran? Or normal whatever.
Normal cloud rest?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've already beat it. I've already beat it, but it might give me, let me know what the hell's going on through this thing.
I mean, you don't got to stress yourself out so much, you know? I mean...
I'm not, don't worry about that.
I mean, I know there's a bit of pressure here, because it is late. I mean, it is Saturday.
And I got 8 beers in me.
But you got a patient group leader, you know, so there's not really so much stress, and I got time, so, and I can't go to sleep late. So I mean, I already explained everything. I mean, so if you're having an issue with something, you know,
I'm just trying to figure out a way to beat it. That's all. Okay. Brain's going 1,000 miles an hour.
It's all right. I mean, it seems like, I mean, it is a lot to remember, right? It's a lot to remember, but once you start doing it, you know, it's not hard.
Well, what if we do a couple normal runs so we can see what happens and then come back on veteran?
Well, I tell you what, we do it on normal. I can probably guarantee you that we're gonna be.
At least I'll know what I gotta do.
I've done normal so many times. But
Okay, do we have a tank yet?
anywho, we do need tanks, and this glitching game with the messed up group finder and the whole roles, you know, we need if you join and you're DPS, I mean, we need somebody, 2 people to switch to tank. We really do.
Yeah,
Does anybody have a tank that they can switch to? I mean, I can do it, but I mean, that's a lot of confidence that I'm putting in everybody else to do the portals, you know, and you know, to do the synergies and stuff.
Somerset shall be crushed.
Nobody got a tank?
Nope. Unless you want my companion. She can do everything.
Yeah.
You just gotta heal her every once in a while. She does alright.
I have a tank, but I am not very good with it. I haven't used it a whole lot. I've just kind of started trying to do it.
Okay, so you can bring your tank in, but I don't know. How long have you played on that tank?
Not long. I've only done a couple of normal dungeons with it.
Alright, so you haven't done anything on veteran?
No.
Yeah, that's a risk. Anybody else? Anybody else got a tank? Nobody else?
Where's the music coming from?
Someone's emo. So if we can't find a tank, then I'm gonna have to pick at least one or two people to lead. Maybe 2 people. 'Cause, I mean, I don't play with everybody here very much, and it's a group effort. I don't know if I can trust everybody for synergies. I mean, honestly, I'd rather go in there myself and help, you know.
Alright. Go out on ourselves.
Is anyone else gonna leave? Hey, if you're short on time,
damn, that was quick.
Then I'd probably recommend you leave. If you're short on time.
I'm not short on time. I just want to do something.
Nah, hey, champion, that's probably me. I probably got like an hour left.
Alright, well,
but I'll stay for as long as you need me.
who was the last DPS to join? Does anybody know?
Damn, that wiped us out quick.
Alright, so I'll tell you what. So, Steel Legend, can you hear me? Yes. Steel Legend, can you hear me?
Only fools would fight against Samaja's will. shall be crushed beneath Samarja's darkness.
Actually, I can go out of this. I have a 1-bar build, and I don't think I can use that in this trial.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Fall to my blade, like the rest of Cloud Rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my Instapot cooking while I'm waiting.
The world will drown in Samarja's shadow.
No, I don't think you joined last, Escobar.
Did I miss anything good?
Alright, so we just need 2 tanks and a DPS.
You'd do better to join us.
Alright,
Samarja is
so...
unstoppable.
Let's see, I don't even see any tanks on. Yeah, I mean, so just so you guys know, because I don't want nobody thinking like, oh, well, Champion's messed up. He said that he don't need this trial. I played with Steel Legend before, alright? I played with him probably I don't even know how many times, at least a couple times. And I mean, I think he unfriended me, and you know, plus, I'm pretty sure that he's probably done. You know, I don't probably who knows how many amount of veteran trials. That's just my assumption. Can't say that 100%, but you know, it's like, well,
You're
if I
just
can pick anybody,
always wanting
well,
to stop.
I'm assuming he don't need to do the trial.
Right. And
So
sure.
I don't know who left
Do we have to
last.
stand
So
around and
I played with him before, and I mean, I'm assuming that he's strong enough that he's already done some veteran trials. So get anybody to leave, whatever, pick him. So if y'all want to know why, you know, then you know that's why. All right, so let's see. Let me ask these. I got these groups that I'm in. Let me see if I can ask them.
You'll feel like the rest of Cloud Rest. The world will drown in Samarja's shadow.
So let's see. Yeah, invite this DPS.
You'd do better to join us. Samarja is unstoppable. unstoppable.
Okay, DPS. No. No. No.
Only fools would fight against Samarja's will.
Oh man, this game thing is freezing. What's going on?
Somerset shall be crushed beneath Samarja's darkness.
Alright, I'm gonna put us in the group binder. So, let's see if we get a tank.
You'll fall to my blade, like the rest of Cloudrest. The world will drown in Samarja's shadow.
Okay, I'm almost done here. What's wrong with this thing? I got us in the group finder, but this thing keeps trying to change the role requirements. Just keeps doing that. We need 2 tanks, 2 heroes, and 8 DPS. This thing's trying to make it to where it's 10 DPS.